Hi Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So this is going to be a read for the first half of March, and it's going to be you and who. Now that who could be a friend or family member, a boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be a person of interest, right? Even one side of a situation or another if love is not on the brain, okay? So do remember that, all right? If you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Please note that this is going to be a general read, okay? And so that goes without saying. If you'd like a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, okay? Also, quick announcement, just to let you know, is we've got a brand new class that is actually starting, and you're going to see it in the description box below. But this is all about activating your Empress energy and being able to walk into a room and own it. And this is actually just tapping into that genius energy, that feminine energy that you already have within you. And I know a lot of times it tends to get overrun. Perhaps, when we work, in society, we're going to our jobs, and a lot of times it could, you take on the to-dos and checking off your lists and getting into, what must be done and getting on to handling it, being tactical, the strategies. Well, and that's all great and fun, but a lot of times it can actually overbear that feminine energy within you. And there is such beauty in this feminine energy, and so such magic and surprises and such confidence and such beauty, I should say. So with that being said, you do want to check it out. We have lots of surprises. So it's up here or my description box below. All right. So let's jump into this and see what is in store for you, what wants to come out. And we're going to first start with how you feel about, where you're at right now. I want to start out where you're at right now, okay? Let's see where you're at right now and what wants to come through, all right? So here we go. Here it is, okay? So where you're at right now is thinking of kind of like going back in the past, thinking of childhood situations, maybe when things were a lot simpler, the act of kindness that is, is being the generosity that is actually being shown here by the boy giving the little girl flowers, the bouquet of flowers. This is a six, and it's a six card. This is actually looking back and seeing the growth that maybe that you've now hit this point, the growth that you have based upon maybe a past relationship, a past situation. You've experienced lots of growth from that. And this is the Cups card. So this is all about growth on emotions. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy, that water type energy. So this is beautiful. Let's accompany it with a few other cards and see what wants to come out. Okay, what else? So you're looking back on that. It could be the evolving of a relationship. There was an offer of love. Maybe stemmed from the past, maybe from childhood, and this is what's coming through. It's being blessed. Could be by a Leo up here, but this is a Two of Cups, which is duality. The twos are just all about the partnership. This is about attraction. Now, if you're not interested in love's not on your mind, this could be a contract between two people, okay? And maybe it was something from the past that's now coming up, and maybe that you've kind of matured along the way, and here you have it, right? So this is an opportunity of meeting of the minds coming together. Could be a contract, could be a love, again, contract here too, is what I see. So take it as you see fit. You might resonate with one side more than the other, so just note that, okay? So this Two of Cups, what wants to come out for the Two of Cups here, right? This is about celebration. This is about celebration of two people coming together, right? This is celebration. This is also teamwork, networking, communication, right? But I do think this is some sort of celebration as it pertains to this sort of partnership, okay? That's what I see here. This is lovely, guys, really lovely. What else wants to come through here? Where you're at right now, Capricorn, where you're at right now. What is it? Consistency. So this is about being consistent in each other's lives, being consistent in your life and moving forward, and knowing that you've got the sun on your shoulder there moving forward. This is about being consistent with yourself in what you're doing, and therefore you're showing up consistent with others. So this is quite interesting. Yeah, because the card I get is consistency. And all it mainly tells me is that you are kind of the habits that you make, right? So that's what kind of brings us there. And being consistent in love, right? Being able to be dependable in love is what's coming through here. You're applying that consistency, and you're being consistent in not only your actions, but also your words, and vice versa, right? So that's what I see coming through here, okay? And love is consistent. It's just not that one-off, thing that you do, or an act of kindness. It is that constant thing, right? That it's being consistent and developing those layers upon layers. So this is really beautiful. So that's what I see, is that consistency is coming through here. That's kind of what you're doing right now in your relationship or situation, and it looks like it's paying off, okay? What else wants to come through here? You're going through some healing, okay? There is an aspect of you, or there's a situation in your life right now, Capricorn, that is going through some sort of healing, okay? And this is about the angels, giving you some sort of healing and letting you know that they're there for you. It's kind of like a spiritual healing that is necessary. So that's what I see coming through here. So there, again, something of you needs to be healed. A situation needs to be healed. Let me pull some tarot on this and see what wants to come out for this. On spiritual healing, what is that in terms of healing? What is that wants to come through here for you? What is that? Yeah, it might have to do with a work situation, or just you're really working hard. You've been focusing on a situation, and this could be just putting in the work in love, or just putting in work and work. Okay, so take it as you see fit, guys. But what it does is it brings equilibrium. It brings that affinity number of the 8 here. And the 8s are all about change. So it's bringing a lot of, there's been some sort of change. Perhaps it has to do change at work. Okay, let's continue this. What else wants to come through? And then we get a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's coming through with a lot of passion. So that's coming right through here. So maybe as you're working, all of a sudden you get some information from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's coming through with a lot of passion. Who's this Knight of Swords? So this could be, let me just see here. Let me clarify the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay. So I get the Queen of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords is just, I think, this, moving passionately towards what it is that you want. And then I get the Queen of Pentacles, which is really feel that is you. You're really being careful about how you spend your money, where you invest it, how you move it, enjoying the luxuries that you have. The Queens are all about, having authority. And yeah, this is just being, stability of some sort is what's coming through here. Down to earth, very motherly. And so you might be taking on that type of energy as you move forward in passion. And you might have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in your life. So again, this person that's coming through here with a lot of passion really wants to work things out, but does cut things out that no longer serve them. So you got a Queen of Swords. What is this Queen of Swords? And the Queen of Swords, this is about, this person is actually, I almost feel that you're looking within in terms of the situation, or what's happening. It's a 9 card, which means it's coming to fruition. So it's coming near the end. So there's been some sort of ending, or something that's come to an end, because there is this is about balancing of the scales. You've been helping maybe someone else out, kind of been helping someone out. That's what it looks like. There's been a change to helping someone out. And perhaps it's made you feel, kind of kept you staying up at night, because maybe you're no longer helping this person out, and it's led to some sort of heartbreak. So this could be in a relationship or a situation, but I really feel that this might have to do with another person. Let's take a look at this other side, okay? Let's take a look at this other side. So the healing could have come from heartbreak from a situation, all right? Maybe having to deal with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that had maybe kept you up at night, right? And it's just about balancing of the scales. That's what I see, all right? And so we're going to go ahead and take a look at this other person on this other side and see what wants to come out. This other person on the other side, what wants to come out here? What is it for them? Let's take a look. Okay, so they're starting a brand new beginning. Again, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is what's kind of coming through here. They're on a brand new journey. Okay, what is more about this other person? What wants to come through? Yeah, they have been really out in, really have gone through a hell of a change. They have really gone into some sort of status of poverty, which is really unlike this person was what I feel. They feel that they're out all alone and that there's been a change in their life. They're really focused on their stability and getting back to getting grounded and focused on their stability. Okay. I'm just letting you know that they had to walk away from something emotionally that wasn't serving them, that they put a lot of time and effort and love into. And, they were really trying really hard. It's, to get the balance. And, and they offered their cup of love. Now it looks like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, type energy that's coming through here. But I really feel that they had an offer of love that maybe perhaps didn't work out. So they're focusing on, maybe starting a business, going inside spiritually, focusing on the light, focusing on their confidence and getting that back. And, getting that sexy confidence back, right? And as they move forward, then I see then I almost see kind of you coming through here with an opportunity. It's kind of going this way, so I feel like there's an offer coming from you to them. That's what I'm seeing here, guys. It's a slow-moving offer. Again, relationship situation, opportunity of some sort that is coming into this person. It's slow-moving. They're moving forward with passion, even though it's got them a little scared. You kind of see they're a little scared. They're going to might fall off the horse of moving too fast. But they're a little scared, but they're moving forward. But they know whatever they're moving towards, it's a lot more calmer waters than what they were at before. Again, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy coming through here. And they're focusing on their spiritual side as well. So they're kind of getting with their beliefs, their truths, and focusing on that and wanting to move forward as it pertains to that. A brand new beginning for them, brand new beginning. We got the Page of Pentacles. The pages are all about, a message that's coming through. So there's going to be a manifestation of a new enterprise, some sort of manifestation that they're focused on, that they want to see come to fruition. They're just getting the rest of all the hell that they've been going through. They've been through a hell of a lot, guys. I'm just saying they're trying to gain their stability back, okay? Focus on one thing at a time, because this is what they want in their life. They want the happy ever after. They want family. They want home. This is what they want. Wow, this is interesting, guys. Anything else on this other person, on this other side? Yeah, this is about that, their focus. This is about angel of families, and this is saying your family is protected at this time. The angels are actually just giving light and healing onto the family in this relationship or in this situation. So for this other person here, and this is about that ideas that are connected to the imagination and creativity are coming to this person on this side. So there's a lot of ideas and creativity that are coming to this person on this side to get them and start them in that new situation, and to get them moving forward. Anything else for this person? Yeah, what they're doing is they're taking action, taking the time to do whatever it is they need to do, take action. And they're focusing on that kind of fire type energy and a fiery climax approaches. So there is a final situation that's going to come into place that's going to reach that. And yeah, that's exactly what I see of this here. A personal issue reaches resolution. So they're really getting to their final, they're trying to tie up this whole thing here on this side, guys. I'm just letting you know is that, yeah, there is some sort of personal issue that they have that is reaching some sort of resolution. What is this personal issue on this side that reaches a resolution? Creating efficiencies for themselves and getting ground up, being head in fear, but moving out, using their compass and their spiritual, to guide them out from the jungle and out of the branches and into the light. I really see is that now they're finding their way. They're trying to find their way, like with this little compass of a coin, trying to get them to go their way. And, they just were trying to get direction on what they should do. But, I think they understand that kind of something that stand in the way, that their efficiencies, that fear has held them back from efficiencies, had held them back from life in some way, shape, or form. They're getting to the core issue and their core beliefs and moving forward with their own truth, okay? This is about also stepping away from a situation that externally is kind of a little crazy, but this is for them on this side, it's like really getting to their core truth, their core belief in what it is that they feel is best for them, okay? And they're focusing on dependability, being dependable for themselves and being dependable for others. And this is two people here, guys, so it could be dependability in a relationship or situation. Let's take a look at what is the best way to move forward for you, Capricorn? What is the best way for you to move forward? What does that look like? Success expands your life. So this is beautiful. So kind of like the curtains open, this is saying success is really within your reach right here. So if you were, in this relationship or in this situation, it's about carving a brand new path that does lead to really good, beautiful things. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So yeah, it's like this gates of triumph are opening, and it's about success is expanding in your life and in this situation. This is about kind of watching the clouds go by. So it's saying like, lie back, sit and relax, at this particular time. Yeah, so that's what it's saying. It's kind of like watching the clouds. Yeah, so that's what I think this is what you're really doing right now. Yeah, and it's almost like that you are, it's like you put everything aside and really take the time to renew your energy and get some new insights, and a lot of awareness kind of will emerge from this. So it wants you from this situation, it wants you to sit back a little bit, right? And sometimes you need to step off the path on your journey to kind of stretch out and relax a little bit, and that's what it's telling you to do right here. How interesting. Anything else on the best way to move forward for you here? What is that? You are exactly where you need to be. So perhaps you're starting all over in a relationship or situation, and what you need to know most about them, or the best way to move forward in this relationship, is to continue, I should say, in unknown territory. To know that you're exactly where you are, where you need to be, and you're looking at all the awe, and you're at awe of all of the little things in life. It's really beautiful. There's a little bird there. There's an owl, being that the owl is giving you wise guidance in the process. And this person is moving into unknown territory in this situation. And this is saying you're finding the little things quite beautiful, through the process. Anything else that wants to come through? Wow, this wants you to tread thoughtfully as you go down your path in your dream. Tread very thoughtfully, okay, through the process. Very, very important on your journey. It's talking about some sort of narrow pathway, right? So yeah, just to make sure that you're thoughtful on your journey to yourself and to others. Yeah, and it's like, don't make any quick decisions. Tread carefully. If you rush into anything, there could be a lot of difficulties. So really keep focus and don't allow yourself to really get distracted. Okay, so just really be thoughtful in all areas of your life. That's kind of the best way to move forward. Anything that the moon cards have to say for you in this relationship or situation. Okay, so this is a time for you to give rather than take, Capricorn. It does say give from the heart. This is what this is talking about. And it's really coming through for you here, okay? And that communication is going to be very, very key, especially as it relates to maybe some sort of air sign. That is going to be very, very key. And to believe in the impossible, okay? So that just means I'm possible. So remember that. Believe in the impossible means I'm possible, okay? And yeah, best way to move forward is to really believe and manifest and start with that. You're getting a lot of brilliance and ideas that will be coming through to you. Not all insights so you want to act upon now, but you just want to make some note and see which ones are viable. But a lot of insights are coming through to you from your higher source, okay? So that's what's coming through. And this is also about preserving your energy. We talked about that. Tread thoughtfully. Sometimes you have to relax and go off your beaten path of your journey because you need to preserve yourself a little bit. It might have to do with childhood situations, okay? This is about preserving one's self, preserving the child within you, perhaps. So that's what I see here. But yeah, that's kind of the best way to move forward. And anything else that wants to come through for you, what is that, right? Is it? This is about you're encouraged to take the leading role in your current situation or in this relationship. It wants you to kind of call upon that Leo type energy, that you're being encouraged to really take that lead role and to move forward with courage, okay, and with strength. And what is the blockages in this situation? Any other blockages here? What is it? Wow. Wow, this is about angel of vision. This is about trusting your feelings about what other people say. Trusting your feelings about what other people say is what's coming through. So this is saying to use your intuition And that's going to give you the guidance that you need. Using your intuition is going to give you the light, kind of that x-ray vision in the situation. So trust your feelings in a relationship or situation. Listen carefully. Listen, okay? It's really making a point to listen more than speak. So listen, okay? What else? And it's about giving each other space right now. So there is, maybe give it some time and space in this relationship or situation. Because I think there's the blockages is some sort of repetitive thoughts that keep happening over and over and over again, okay? And who had this? Aquarius had this in their sign as well. For the other person. How interesting. But anyway, but yeah, there is some sort of repetition that is happening, and it needs space, and you need to be able to listen to it so you can find out what the core issue of that situation is. You might want to check out the Aquarius video. Now, since it showed the moon card, I'm going to pull a moon card on this and see what wants to come up. Blockages and challenges. This is saying is that, you know, if in this relationship, if you give the space, if you listen and you use your intuition, that prosperity will definitely lie ahead. So this is really beautiful. And it could be having to do with the next new moon, okay? And to really have faith in your dreams, okay? Because the prosperity lie ahead is going to be very important. What is the best way to move forward? What is the best way to move forward? Best way to move forward. Okay, here it is. Move forward with moderation and move forward with love. That's what the hummingbirds are coming out from in here, right? So the hummingbirds, they're God's messengers of love, and you usually see two all the time around. So if you're entering in a new relationship or situation, this is saying use moderation as it pertains to love. Okay, don't be swooped really, really fast. Go slow, all right? Take your time, right? Take your time, all right? Because that's going to be important. The time card comes up. Now, the timing also has to do with some sort of situation. And now this might be give it time as it pertains to love, because something might have stemmed from childhood that's been which was once hidden is now coming to light. And you're seeing which was hidden, but it was hidden as a child. But it's coming to light, and this is about give it time for these changes, you know, in this relationship or situation to grow. It's to rid of some sort of patterns that have been holding the relationship and situation back. These are childhood type things, I think, coming through, patterns that need to be removed, uprooted, and so you can feel lighter, and so it says take it slow, right? And if you need any help in terms of these patterns, go to Beyond the Read up here, guys, okay? That gets to the root core and unblocks that, and it helps you move forward, you know, much faster in this, you know, in life overall. So if you feel stuck within that, that is something to perhaps look into. But yeah, there you go there. So best way to move forward. And anything else that wants to come through, and the best way to move forward. So getting rid of the patterns, you know, this is about, you know, focusing on the universe and asking your source for guidance. So this card comes out when that's needed. So it does want you to continue to ask your source for guidance in this process and for help, especially if you're doing everything that you can, because you'll get the guidance that you need, right? And you're being very much encouraged to expand your thinking. Okay, so this is a card of the universe, and this is about to broaden yourself, get a scope of the universe. You're being really encouraged to really expand your thinking into something a lot bigger, okay? To move forward, you know, expand expand a lot bigger. The angel of the universe, and I get the 3 of Wands coming through, right? This is looking over and expanding the horizons, and looking over and expanding what their goals and dreams, what you want them to be, having passion, moving forward with love, and you know, from the heart, and communicating that as you move forward, because you'll see the sleeve is blue of this gentleman here, and it's all about communicating your vision, and you're being encouraged to expand your vision, okay? So very interesting, the 3 cards about communication, okay? And also this is really balancing your emotions out, okay? Now you might be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but this is about using balanced emotions. This is someone that's really balanced in terms of their emotions here, and that's what I see here. So best way to move forward is to balance the emotions. That's going to be very, very key. That's going to bring a lot of more emotional fulfillment. There is emotional fulfillment here. So I think there's been some sort of Best way to move forward is reading of the patterns. And it's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled because it's going to stabilize your emotions. Okay. All right, guys, I hope that resonated. I look forward to seeing the second half of March. And until then, namaste.